I assume they were kind of like, we probably won't get a season 2.
Yeah.
So by episode 3 of season 1, he kills someone. And it's like, this is a teacher. This is just, he's gone in like 4 days. He's gone to like, from like, I'm a teacher to I'm a murderer.
Mish and Zach.
Cam, you're here for Comedy Festival.
Oh, yeah. I love the Comedy Festival. I call it Christmas for comedians.
Yeah. How are you finding it?
Well, that's all right. It's all right.
It is the mixed bag of that Christmas is.
Yeah. Like Christmas, a lot of time with family that you get sick of everyone.
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
I do. The older I've gotten, the less involved in the festival, like festivities, I suppose I've gotten. Now I treat it like a job where I'm just like, okay, I have to go in and be funny.
Yeah.
Now I just have to go in and be funny for 4 hours at 4 different venues.
Yeah.
And then I go home and I watch a show. And
Yeah.
then I go to sleep.
Oh, being home at like 11:45. I always try and get home before midnight during festival. And then I just put on the movies I have watched this week.
Oh, dude.
Are just movies I've seen at least 10 times
have to.
from like the early 90s.
Of course.
Because
it's all
and you
comfort
just
viewing.
comfort viewing.
Yes.
Well, I'm back on Star Trek now.
Fuck.
So last year I did all of X-Files.
Yeah,
great.
good.
Yeah.
The year before I did every Happy Madison production.
Right.
That's fun.
But that's
was
interesting
fun.
because I don't watch comedy when I'm doing comedy. So that's
Same.
interesting that
I
you went
found
down
it
the comedy
helpful
path.
because, I don't know, it kept me buoyant. But this year I'm doing Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul.
Wow,
great.
that's
And
quite heavy.
I'm enjoying that vibe.
Have you seen
Yeah.
Breaking? Yeah, okay, a rewatch is.
I've never
It's a
watched.
rewatch.
I've never watched Breaking Bad.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. Like,
It's a slow burn.
do you know, Alexi has also never seen it, I don't think.
No, he doesn't watch television.
Doesn't watch
as
much
almost as a
TV.
point of pride.
And
Well, hold on. He watches ER.
yeah, he watches ER weirdly. Or
Yeah.
he'll pick a reality show and like watch all of that, like all of RuPaul or whatever.
Yeah,
But-
I vibe that.
But I think it was Alexi. He was saying, "Do you think I should watch Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad?" And I thought about it for a bit, and I was like, "I don't think you need to." I think the time has maybe come and gone where like that cultural moment was exciting, but for me as a rewatch, it's sick.
Yeah.
I'm like loving every second of it, every character moment.
So good.
It's sick.
I talk about this show on this podcast so often that I really need to do like a separate set of episodes about Prison Break. But I love Prison Break, right?
I love you. I love someone bringing in a new show and you going, enough of that. Back to Prison Break.
Because my point is, I love Prison Break. Prison Break is my Breaking Bad or whatever, right? I've seen it, honestly, maybe 4 times, the whole thing.
Wow.
Love it. And my partner had never seen it. And about a year or two ago, I was like, oh my God, we can watch Prison Break together.
Yeah.
He's like, great, babe, would love to. Let's do it. And we sat down and he was just so unimpressed. He was just like, I just don't, it's like, I get it. Like, it's a bit of fun, but it's not. And I'm like, I think the time has passed. I think if you didn't get on the Prison Break train.
In 2003.
Do you know what?
In
Also,
2003.
I've also never watched Prison Break, but I imagine a huge part of the appeal is that there's some hunky boys.
Good boys in there.
Yeah, and they're
Real good
like
boys.
they're brothers, right? So the
Yeah.
whole idea of like, look at these hot brothers.
Yeah, just a hot brother.
And one brother's trying to get his other brother out of prison.
And one
Yeah.
brother has tattoo map.
Tattoo map
neither
all over
brother
tummy.
all over
Tattoo
tummy.
map all over tummy.
And neither brother once in all 4 seasons of the show ever smiles or in any way makes any form of joke. Like, ever. Other characters do. There's little like whatever, but the 2 brothers never joke.
Oh
nothing
my
is
God.
nothing is
Well, they're
worth
in
joking
prison
about.
and they're breaking out.
Yeah.
And then they break out and then they're in another prison and they got to break out of that prison.
Yeah, I know, it's
That's
crazy.
a lot of prisons
Too
to
many
break
prisons
out
to break out of.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be laughing if I had to break out of multiple
I'd probably
prisons.
say a couple of quips.
Yeah, there'd be a quip here and there.
Ease
Honestly,
the tension, you know?
Yeah, maybe a quip.
It's
maybe
like
a quip.
if you're on death row and
quip
you're
a
in like
season.
if you're in like the electric chair and they say, "Do you have any final words?" Like you wouldn't be tempted.
I'd filibuster.
Yeah, exactly. I've got a tight 5. I'll just do my tight 5.
I will say that where Breaking Bad is of note in like the canon of prestige
Sure.
television is that it was the first one, I think, that sort of said, Like, even for, like, the HBO shows, the Showtime shows, it was the first one that said, let's have a character evolve.
Yeah,
like
let's watch
TV,
the change.
Yeah, TV in its... Because with Prison Break, are they kind of, even though they're going on adventures, even though it's serialized, are they kind of the same character?
Without
more
a
or
doubt.
less, episode 1.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And the more popular the show gets, the more like intensive those little quips become. Like in the pilot, there's one who's really mean, but like 5, 6, 7 episodes in, he's like pure cunt, like an evil
Adolf
man.
Hitler.
Yeah.
That's the
And
vibe.
this is where like Breaking Bad, and it's still probably the
And
best
Better Call
example.
Saul,
Yeah, I
too.
haven't seen Better Call Saul
It's
yet.
it does the same thing.
Yeah,
it
where
does
you
a really
just
good
see
job
a
of that.
character evolve from. He starts as kind of a good guy that's making a bad choice.
Yeah.
and then just he's a completely different character. By the end of, here's my controversial take. By the end of season 4, which is probably where they should have ended it. I
love
five's a
season
little
5.
unnecessary.
I just started season 5 on the rewatch, and I'm so loving every moment of it. I can't believe
How many seasons is it?
5. Okay, it ends on 5.
I love 5. Okay, here's the thing. I love lots of scenes from 5. Like, I love that final scene with who's the wife? Skylar. That
on
final
the
scene with Skylar. Oh no, that one where he's like, you know how he always says it's about the family. It's never about that. And then that sort of moment where he kind of, that's an incredible scene. And there's some incredible moments in season 5. I don't want to give it away. I actually don't want to give it away. There's a death at the end of season 4
Yeah.
that I wish didn't happen until
Yeah,
into
I know what you
season
mean.
5.
Well, they didn't
You
know
have
they
to
were going to
rees-
do another one.
You have to
Yeah.
re-establish characters
Yeah.
and stuff,
Yeah.
and I just feel like the transformation of him is complete by the end of season 4.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You know, that's my only gripe, is that they kind of have to start again with 5 a bit. But
If we're going to
otherwise,
be
it's
real
great.
about it, the transformation of Walter White happens by the end of season 1 in many ways.
The funniest thing about Breaking Bad is everything that people say about it. It's a character that transforms, he goes bad, all of that. But it does still have the problem that television at the time had, which is they have to have a pilot that sells the show.
Yeah.
So what happens
Yeah.
is, in the pilot,
Yeah.
he goes on this massive journey, and then
Oh,
they
yeah.
have to kind of like backtrack it
Yeah,
a
and
little bit.
then they're like, all right, let's slow him down a little bit. Because even I assume they were kind of like, we probably won't get a season 2.
Yeah.
So by episode 3 of season 1, he he kills someone. And it's like, this is a teacher. This is just, he's gone in like 4 days, he's gone to like, from like, I'm a teacher to I'm a murderer. It's sick.
And you really don't think I should get on board with it?
No, I think you should, now that we've talked it out.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think you'd like
It's
it.
just
Just because of the joy you two both just had then, and I was just sitting here watching you. I felt like, you know, when you ask your sibling if you can hang out with them and their friend,
yeah.
and they're like, you can sit in the room but you can't speak. That's how I just felt just
You
now.
probably felt like how I felt watching you talk about prison.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it
yeah,
looked like a lot of fun.
Fair.
Mish loves Prison Break.
I honestly don't shut the fuck up about it, if I'm going to be completely
Mish
honest.
loves Prison Break and hates when I talk about Star Trek.